California's history is like a big, colorful quilt. Every patch tells a different story. Before Europeans came, the land was home to many Native American tribes. They lived in places from the coast to the mountains and even in the deserts. Some of the largest groups were the Chumash, Miwok, and Yokuts. Each group had its own language, culture, and way of life. These native Californians cared deeply for the land. They used fire to help plants grow and built homes from local materials. They fished, hunted, and gathered nuts and berries. Their villages were often near rivers or along the coast. Trade and respect for nature were important parts of their daily lives. For thousands of years, they shaped the land in careful ways. Everything started to change in the 1500s when Spanish explorers arrived. They were searching for riches and new lands for Spain. By the late 1700s, the Spanish began building missions along the coast. These missions were churches and farms built to teach Christianity to native people. But they also forced native Californians to give up their old ways. Many died from new diseases or harsh treatment. The era of missions lasted until the early 1800s. Then California became part of Mexico. Spanish missions turned into ranchos, or large cattle farms. New settlers arrived, changing the land again. The ranchos shaped California's landscape with wide, open fields and herds of cattle. For native people, it was a hard time. Many lost their homes and traditions. Still, their roots remain in California today. The next big change came in 1846, when the United States took control of California. Just 2 years later, gold was found at Sutter's Mill. News of gold spread like wildfire. Thousands of people rushed to California from all over the world. They hoped to find riches and a better life. San Francisco, once a small village, exploded into a busy city almost overnight. The gold rush was exciting, but it was also very hard. Most gold seekers, or 49ers, did not become rich. Mining was dangerous work. Native people suffered even more, losing land and facing violence. The gold rush brought people from China, Latin America, and Europe. California quickly became one of the most diverse places in America. In 1850, California became the 31st state. The new state grew fast. Towns popped up along rivers and train tracks. The United States government built forts, roads, and schools. The discovery of gold changed the land. Rivers were dammed or polluted. Forests were cut down for mining and building. California's population boomed, bringing new ideas, foods, and traditions. With the gold rush, California's story became a story of dreams. Some found success, but many faced tough challenges. Still, people kept coming, drawn by hope. This mix of hope and struggle became part of California's identity, a place where anyone could try for a new life. After the gold rush, California kept growing. The railroads arrived in the late 1800s, linking California to the rest of the country. Chinese workers played a huge role in building the tracks. They worked long hours for little pay and faced unfair laws. Still, they helped connect East and West, making California a gateway to the Pacific. Immigrants from Mexico, Japan, and Europe also came for jobs in farms and cities. California's farms grew larger, using new machines and water from big irrigation projects. The early 1900s brought reform, new laws, and city growth. Los Angeles and San Francisco became famous for movies, music, and industry. World War II changed everything. Many factories in California made airplanes, ships, and other wartime goods. People moved to the state for good jobs. Women and African Americans found new opportunities, though racism and unfair treatment continued. After the war, suburbs spread and highways filled with cars. The state also became known for its unique culture. In the 1960s, young people gathered in San Francisco for music, art, and protest. The civil rights movement grew. Technology started to change life, too, with the rise of Silicon Valley. California became a place of invention, creativity, and change. Today, California is famous for its mix of people, cultures, and ideas. It is the most populated state in the United States. People speak many languages and celebrate many traditions. From Chinatown in San Francisco to Mexican festivals in Los Angeles, diversity is everywhere. California's universities and tech companies lead the world in science and business. But California faces big challenges. Wildfires, droughts, and earthquakes threaten the land. Housing is expensive and hard to find. Immigration continues to shape the state, bringing both new energy and new debates. People are working on solutions to help everyone have a better life. Technology is a big part of modern California. Silicon Valley is home to companies like Google, Apple, and Facebook. These businesses connect people around the globe. California is also a leader in movies, music, and environmental laws. The state is working to protect its beaches, forests, and clean air. California matters to America and the world. It shows how people from everywhere can live and work together. Its history is full of change, struggle, and hope. From the first native villages to the tech age, California is always moving forward. It is a symbol of diversity, dreams, and the power to shape the future.